303 sounds like a room number to you. You pull out your map and find it. Of course, it's on the exact opposite side of the floor from where you are now. You sigh deeply. You haven't even finished looking around this side of the hotel. Do you want to see what's in this mysterious 303 right now, or continue exploring this side of the floor? After all, you can always go later, providing you don't run into anything horrible. On the other hand, who knows? Room 303 could hold the answer to any one of a number of problems you've gotten yourself into. Or it could lead to even more. You decide to explore the rooms on the way to 303. There's no point in covering all of that distance without even seeing what's in the other rooms. For all you know, Evelyn might be in one, or at least something else moderately useful. You shake your head and leave the bathroom and room 320 on your way to room 303. As you jog down the corridor, past the locked rooms towards the elevator and room 312, where this whole mess started, you feel like you're in a dream. If it is a dream, it's not a very realistic one. All it needs is dancing penguins. You arrive at the scene of the crime, or at least the beginning of it, or something. The stairs are still covered in caution tape, and the miserable traffic cone is still sitting there mocking you. You try your hand on the first door you haven't attempted, 311. It comes open gently under your touch. You heft your pipe over your shoulder, get ready to open the door, when you're startled by a sudden ringing sound. Regathering your wits, you realize it's your phone. You pull it out of your back pocket with trepidation. You are startled over again when the caller says it's Mom. This place is getting actual reception? You know your mom. No matter what you say, she's going to try and turn it into an argument. But who knows how long your reception will last? You don't have time to argue with her. You're just going to have to cut her off, tell her what happened, and pray to St. Jude that she actually believes you. You answer the phone and talk desperately into it, as fast as you can get away with and still be understood. Mom, listen, I'm in Silent Hill. I'm trapped on the 3rd floor of the old Lakeview Hotel. I need you to call the police so they can come rescue me. Mom, are you there? Mom? Mom? The phone crackles in your ear. As you reach the end of your spiel, realize you haven't heard your mom's voice at all. You decide the connection must be bad, big surprise, and are about to hang up when you hear your mother talk. At least it sounds like your mother, a little. Vanessa, sweetie, you should come home. Mommy misses you. You shouldn't be out so late. Come home, sweetie. Mommy wants you to come home. She sounds drunk, or drugged, or way, way out of it. Her voice is breathy and confused, and she hasn't called you sweetie since you were a small girl. The call ends in silence. You stare in confusion and horror at your phone, which has betrayed you yet again. Staring at the face of the phone, you hold your pipe with nervous tension, afraid one of those things might have heard it ringing. Your mind casts about, trying to make sense of that call. Was that really your mom? It doesn't make any sense. She was talking like you were a kid or something. You could understand if she was mad at you for missing lunch, but she sounded wrong. Could whatever has happened here, could it be happening everywhere? What if something happened to her? You shake the thought away. That was not your mother. Couldn't be. Even if your mom had a severe concussion or something, she wouldn't sound like that. For now, you'll try to put the call out of your mind. Chalk it up to all the rest of the weirdness here. You put out the barely smoldering stub of your cigarette, heft your pipe, and throw the door open to room 311, which presents you with perhaps the most surprising room yet, which is saying something. Though no bodies are immediately in view, the only piece of furniture in the otherwise empty room is what appears to be a covered room service cart. You stride determinedly through the strange light, giving the room service cart a wide berth for now. Who knows what's under there? But the window. The window! If it isn't barred or chained or something, if there's a ladder or a fire escape or some way out, you want to know. Of course, none of those things would explain why the light is such a vivid pink. Your fingers brush the curtain, hesitate for a moment. You have a feeling you're not going to like what you see. With a final deep breath, you shake off your hesitation and swiftly yank away the curtain. What you find behind is shocking, but only for sheer innocuousness. The source of the pink light is a bright pink fluorescent tube in the center of the window. Come to think of it, there's probably one more on each side behind the edges of the curtain, too. Gazing out the window, you see that one thing is true about the hotel. On a clear day, you would have had an absolutely stunning view of the lake from here. Sadly, the deep fog has turned such a view both miserable and a bit sinister. The fog swirls and eddies over the surface of Toluca Lake. Sadly, you don't see anything to help you down. Not a ladder, not a fire escape. It's nothing but a drop to... Wait a second. Is that a person you see down there? You need to break this window. Either call or climb out, or both. Fuck this place. Without any conscious thought, your grip tightens on the pipe. You haul back with every ounce of muscle you call your own. You slam the pipe hard into the window pane. Your pipe bounces. Yes, bounces off the glass pane. As the recoil hits your elbows, you stare at it in shock and betrayal. You let out a howl of frustration as you stare from the steel pipe to the glass window and back again. How can something like that even happen? It's insane. The windows aren't even cracked. They have a tiny mark where you hit it. Dropping the pipe, you beat helplessly against the window, every blow hurting your fists. You thump against the glass vainly and call out, knowing there's almost certainly not a chance in hell that she will hear you. But you have to try. You stare down at them, trying to will their attention up to you. Staring 3 stories down as you beat futilely against the seemingly unbreakable glass, you can make out a little more of the figure below you. It's a woman, you're pretty sure. Is she looking up at you? Did you actually get her attention? Hope rises like bile in your stomach as you beat more frantically. She's definitely looking at you. And now she's raising something to your head? The phone has started ringing. You nearly jump out of your skin as the phone rings. It feels like every damn thing in this place is trying to kill you. Eyes wide, you don't take your eyes off the woman below as you pull your phone out of your coat. At the same time, you become very aware that the door behind you is still open. You hope to hell that the call isn't more deafening static, if only so you'll be able to hear anything coming for you. The other side of the phone is silent for a beat after you stutter out something more like a plea than a greeting. Hello? And then she speaks, and you can see the woman's head below moving. She's definitely the one speaking. What's more, the voice is familiar. It's the voice of the woman who called you in the tunnel. Her voice is just as nasty and condescending as before. You're pathetic. Why don't you just go home to mommy? Rage overtakes you. Who the hell is this woman, and why does she want you gone? Not that you don't want to leave, but her snide insistence triggers the obstinacy in you. You'll leave when you damned well want, and she'll sure as hell better have some answers for you. How dare you? God damn it, who is this? How did you get my number? Why do you keep calling me? What the hell is going on? Your rage, unfortunately, is as impotent as your fists against the glass. The woman ignores your tirade. She snaps once more at you. The key is in the cart, and then hangs up the phone. Seething with rage, you slam your fists against the glass once more for good measure, as you watch the woman down below lower her phone and slowly swagger out of view of the window. You turn away from the window, shaking with rage, and jam your phone into your pocket. You cross your arms tightly and try to force yourself to get a grip. Being pissed isn't going to help anything. It's just going to cloud your thinking more than it already is. You say a prayer to St. Anthony, more to occupy your thoughts, not of any real hope for divine intervention at this point. You breathe deeply, trying to be calm.